Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. Now, this is really going to mostly focus on the supporting cast of my 4 Looks 1 Palette series that I've got going on Instagram. I'm going to be posting 4 looks from one palette that I've chosen to use the entire week. Now, I'm also going to post with those pictures of the supporting cast, things that I used on my face, things that I used on my lips, maybe even some nail polishes that I really did enjoy, things like that that I've brought into looks that I posted in my pictures. So in either case, let's go ahead and get started because I've got quite a few blushers and other products here that I want to talk to you guys about. There's just so much good makeup out there right now and I'm enjoying it so very much. This is one of those things in my life that makes me smile, and I try to do things in life, some things in life, simply for the pleasure of that's something that I enjoy to do and it gives me joy. The first products that I want to talk to you about are some of the blushes that I used in January that really were kind of, let's say, standout products that I really thought were awesome and I really enjoyed them. And they're like right here. They're here. I mean, I've got quite a few. I've got in total 2 palettes and then 2 different blushes and then 2 different highlights. So let's go ahead and start with this one. It's the Malika palette from Becca, the one she did with Chloe and Malika. It's called the Becca BFFs. In either case, it's a silver one, and inside these are the colors, and I think they're so pretty. And typically I would say that this is more of a summer palette for me, but honestly guys, on the cheek, I've just been drawn to it during this winter season. And I'll tell you why. It's this color right here. For some reason, this color has been calling my name. It's actually the color that I'm currently wearing on my cheeks right now. So let me see if I can kind of blend it out. I didn't bring my blushes here. But yeah, it's the color that I'm currently wearing on my cheeks right now. It's so easy to blend and to apply, and it gives you such a healthy glow. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful on the skin. And then I've really been enjoying and using up, as part of my project pan, I have my Tan de Soleil, which is basically that cream bronzer. I have been using that kind of like as a base for any bronzer or any contour. And then for some reason this month, I've really enjoyed applying this bronzer right here, like on top, to kind of give myself a little bit more of a healthy glow, kind of like I've been in the sun a little bit, but not a lot, just like right here, like almost in the hollows of my cheek, and then just kind of blowing it out on top of my cheek before I apply my blush. And so this is the bronzer. It's just so pretty. It's that one right there. It applies beautifully on your cheeks. It's really nice and smooth. And on me, it kind of just blends in color. I really am enjoying that one. I'm able to get a beautiful glow on my cheeks. And again, almost that healthy, kind of gotten windblown kind of look on my skin, because this color right here gives such a beautiful color on your cheeks. I really have been liking it. So for more of a neutral look, this is the palette that I've been going for, because it really has been meeting all the needs that I want in that kind of like a more neutral, healthy kind of glow look. Now, when I want a little bit more pop, and I say pop because it's the Clinique Cheek Pops, and this is one of the holiday palettes that they came out with. And again, it's that whole kind of glitter thing. It's glued on, and it's got the lavender because it's the cool palette. And when I open it up, this is what it looks like inside. There's no mirror. But in either case, this color right here, this is Ballerina Pop. This one is Pansy Pop. And this one is Heather Pop, I believe. In either case, I love all 3. Heather Pop is more of that neutral kind of color, you know, very neutral in tone. This one right here, it's more of a light lilac-y shade, but it gives you that almost doll face look right there. So this one right here is Heather, that one's Pansy, and then this is Ballerina, and it's a beautiful light pink. And honestly guys, I've been doing that almost like a cheek topper on top of Pansy. So beautiful, especially when I'm wearing a little bit more of a cool tone look on my face. I really have enjoyed this palette. I picked it up in the warm, but this month, this is the one I've been gravitating towards. You know, some form of a combination of these 3 colors have been on my cheek at least 2 or 3 times every week. I love this little palette. I love the Cheek Pops by Clinique. They have they're almost like that, what is that, gelée? Baked gelée kind of formula. So they have a nice application. I tend to use a dual fiber brush to apply it with. They just kind of almost become one with your skin. I love the Cheek Pop formula. Now I try to never buy them in singles because I think they're like $25 for one single, and it was like $30 for this one. So I try to buy the trios because you get more bang for your buck this way. Another set that I got as a holiday set, I think now it was 3 years ago. It's this one by Lorac. And this one's in the color Chroma, and this is Moonlight. And again, it's more of that cool tone that I tend to like more during the winter season. And again, it's that kind of doll face, almost pinky pink, berry pink for your cheeks right there. That one's Chroma. And then the highlight in Moonlight. It's so pretty. It's a pinky highlight, but it's like a pinky champagne. And when you blend those two together on your skin, you get such a beautiful ethereal look. Just so light and feminine and beautiful. Look at that. They're so pretty. I love both of those. Those are some colors that I typically only really pull out during the winter because that's the kind of colors I tend to like during the winter. And I love the formula of these two. Now, those are the only two Lorac highlighters and blushers I think I have. I mean, I think I have some blushes in some of the little eyeshadow sets that they sell, but like individual blushes, this is the only one I have, and I'm quite content with it. If I were able to find them like on sale at a good price, I would definitely buy it. Like, let's say if I find it at TJ Maxx, I would absolutely pick up more. But for now, I'm so happy with the ones I have. And I know that every winter I pull these out and use them. Now, another blush that I picked up, and I got it in my Ipsy bag, is this one. I got two because Ipsy had a little like, what do they call that? Like, they're little Ipsy sales where you can go in and shop, and you could buy this for $3. And granted, it's a mini, but for $3, I'm okay with it being a mini. And it's in the illuminating blushers, and this one's in the color Pinch Me. It's so pretty. It's a little bit warmer of a pink, but it's in between the ballerina pink and the heather pink in that Clinique palette. So it's more of a medium pink, but it's got a beautiful radiance inside of it. So it's not a shimmer, but it's definitely a glow. And when you apply that on your cheeks, you get such a healthy, uplifting look on your cheeks. I love it. I think it's beautiful, and I'm happy I picked this one up. And I think I picked up another one called Matchmaker. They were $3, and I was like, big spender. I'm absolutely gonna get that. And then lastly, my last face product. Actually, there's two more face products, but at least my last highlighter. It would be this one from Ofra in the shade Blissful. This is a mini, and it came in a little set that I got as a gift with two liquid lipsticks. And I haven't really used the liquid lipsticks, but I used Blissful, and it has a little mirror in it, like you can see. Blissful is more of a rose gold. So it's not the brightest or the most uplifting highlighter. However, in typical, gosh, I'm gonna run out of places to swatch. In typical Ofra fashion, it is a highlight. That's all I gotta say about that. It is a highlight. It absolutely builds beautifully. You kind of have to go in with it very carefully, or you're going to get a nice little stripe on your face. But when I'm wearing more of, like, let's say Heather or the one in the Malika palette, when I use something like that, I can top it with this, and it'll just give it a beautiful radiance glow. So the last two face products that I want to talk about is one that's going to be in my empties, and then another one that I found this month and I love. And the one in my empties is this. It's my Garnier BB cream. And if you have followed me at all on Instagram, anytime I've been posting makeup, you'll see that the foundation I wear is the Garnier BB. This thing brings 2 fluid ounces or 60 ml, and it took me a whole year to go through this thing. I like it. It's got SPF 20, and the texture, I don't think there's even enough for me to give you guys a swatch. Let me see. Just a little bit on the actual tip of it. So it's very watery. It has pretty good pigmentation, so it's going to give you a light to almost medium cover if you build it up, and you can build it up. I got the combination to oily skin one, and I have more dry skin, so I like this formula better than I like the one for combination to dry. Just to let y'all know. That being said, this is more of like what I would consider a summer foundation for me, because I don't like anything too heavy, or ever on my face. I don't like any foundation that makes me feel like I have foundation on, and this doesn't feel like you're wearing foundation. I'm happy it's finished. I'm trying to start using some of the foundations I have in my collection, but I need to finish up some that have been sitting around forever before they go bad. And this was one of those. I wanted it done before I went on to something else, and I'm happy to report it's finished and it'll be in my empties. Yay! The next face product that I thought was really outstanding and that really impressed me is this Revlon Candid. Now I need you to understand, I apply it with two of the products that I have in my project pan. One would be the Benefits Erase Paste and the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Under Eye. Now I use the erase paste to cancel out all the darkness I have right here, and then I'll put a little bit of the Bye Bye Under Eyes without setting it all around this area, and then I come in and I tap it very gently, like 2 dots on each eye, and I use this to kind of finish off my eye. And I don't typically set my eyes a lot because when I do, you can see all my lines, but throughout the day you'll see me going like this and tapping it back out. This works beautifully with those two products, and it works beautifully on its own. On a day where I just want to use this and not use erase paste and just, you know, put this on, maybe a little powder and a little bit of chapstick and go out the door, this works beautifully that way. I have it in the color Light. It's got a very fat little chubby foot. It looks almost like those chubby shoes, not platform. Is it platform? In either case, it just looks like a little fat foot, doe foot. And the formula is just got a really nice formula. This is in the color Light right there. If you're kind of like my complexion, you might like this one. I didn't find it creases in any way, shape, or form. It really smooths out beautifully on my skin, and I just have found it really pleasurable to work with. I have quite a few concealers, and the fact that this one stood out to me, it's pretty good. And for the price, I think it's like $5 or $6. I mean, you can't complain. That's not bad at all. Now, I did a separate video for mascaras, but I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the mascaras that I have been using. But I'll go ahead and link the video to my mascaras. I will let you know that this Profusion Lash Out Loud really impressed me. It's more of a tubing mascara. Just really impressed me. This is probably one of my all-time favorite mascaras, which would be the Balm's Mad Lash. Koki's Stay Dry is wonderful, and then Lancome's Monsieur Big. Let me tell you guys, right here, I've got good mascara. Now I'll make sure to link, or I will link below probably my review of all these mascaras, because it's just a little bit more information and you'll get to see the wands. But yeah, these are the mascaras that I used in the month. This is now being retired, and my daughter stole this from me. So really currently I'm just using these two. So yeah, those are the mascaras. Guys, these are the 3 eyeliners that I used in the month of January. It would be the NYX Matte Ink, the Lancome Art Liner, and the Schwing liner. Now I did an individual review of all 3 of these eyeliners, and so if you want my 411 on these, I'll link it down below as well, or it'll be up on my channel soon. The standout of these 3 is this one, the NYX Matte Ink, but go to that review to get a little bit more information if you're interested. And lastly, let's talk lips. Lips. I have quite a few lipsticks that I used in the month, but these were my standouts. Now, I have more of balms, I have gloss, I have more lip crayons, and I have lipsticks. So I've got a little bit of everything except liquid lipsticks. My standout lipsticks were these. They're by Becca, and they're the Ultimate Love lipsticks, and one of them is this one in the color Sorbet. Did you see that one swipe? Beautiful. I love these. They're very comfortable. They're magnetized, so it really feeds into that. And then they are just so beautiful and wear so well on your lips. The second one would be this one in Rosewood. I wore this in one of my videos. I'm wearing like a plaid jacket coat in that video. So that's it. Look at that. This came in a set of 3. It was a holiday set, and I got it like at a really good price. So I ended up picking it up after the holidays. I love that. And it's a mini. Did you guys see? It's a cute little mini. So there's actually a possibility that I could finish that one up. Now in the lip crayons, I have these 2. I have the Just a Tint by ColourPop, and it's in the color Agogo. So there's Agogo right there, and it's actually the one I'm wearing right now. very nice and soft and comfortable to wear. Has a very fruity, almost like fruit cocktail kind of smell. The scent is a little bit strong, but it does wear off, and the actual formula is so comfortable on the lips. The next one is this one by Annabelle. It's the Lipsies, and it's in the color Cherry. My sweet friend from Canada, Julie, sent it to me as a gift, and I love it. And I wanted to include this one because when she sent it to me, and I'd asked her for it, I'd heard about them and I wanted to try them. I had just received this one, and like these are just right now the thing from ColourPop. And honestly, when I tried this one, I was so surprised how much it reminded me of this one. They're very glossy, hydrating on the lips, but yet not healing, if that makes sense. So you could wear them and be very comfortable and have a nice gloss with some color pigmentation, yet they're they don't last very long because they're not made to be long-term or more opaque lipsticks. And then as a gloss, this was the gloss that kind of stood out for the month of January, and it's in the color Blush from Milani's Keep It Full line. Let me give you guys a swatch of it. It's so pretty, and it's kind of opaque, but when you put it on with any lipstick, it just gives you like a very fresh, youthful look to your lips. It just really does. It's that last one right there. I really like that one. So comfortable and pretty on the lips. It makes your lips look fuller, and it kind of evens out any lining that you have. And I have a lot of lining. I'm 50. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about these two. The Nivea, oops, my hair's in my way. The Nivea lip care ones. I have one in Blackberry, and I have this one in Watermelon, and I also have the Cherry, but I didn't wear that in January, so I didn't want to talk about something I didn't wear. And so I'm going to go ahead and give you a swatch of Blackberry. I'll do it up here. This is Blackberry. This one, Emily Noel has really talked a lot about this one, and a lot of people tend to like it. I like it, but it's a little bit, I would say, almost blue toned, and on me, it's not always the most attractive look on my lips. It kind of makes me look like I've got a little bit too much plum on my lips. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I do really like this one. Oh, where am I going to fit you? So it's going to have to go down here. I love this one in Watermelon. So that's it, Watermelon down there. Again, like I said, this is much more of a healing, more nourishing kind of formula, yet it gives you that kiss of color on your skin. So we've got that one in Watermelon and that one in Blackberry. They also have a very nice scent. This one's scented with Watermelon. This one smells of Blackberry. You can apply them, layer them and make it a little bit denser in color, but at the same time, if you just put one quick swipe, you'll get just that kiss of color. They're very hydrating. You can wear them around, and it will help with any kind of chapping or texture that you have on your lips. They're so very comfortable. I picked mine up on Ulta.com in case you're interested this month, but I always have so many things that I seem to be enjoying that I'd love to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet and become part of my YouTube family. Thank you for taking a few moments of your day to spend with me. And you guys have a great day and be blessed. Bye, you guys.